thing. I have no contact lenses, so I will be attempting to put my makeup on, wearing my glasses on, off, on, off. So this should be very interesting. We are going to Wally World, so I can't go looking like a total slob, right? So I thought, what the heck? Let's make a live video. Plus, it's fun. I had fun doing the last one. Gonna be really quick though. I got people waiting on me. Plus, there's dogs, and there's gonna be some noise. At least I hope not too much noise. So, alrighty. Well, here's the thing. I've already done all my skincare, but I am going to actually use this Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF 46 for a base, so that I can get some sunscreen protection. About this much. This has both the best of both worlds. It's a high quality moisturizing base plus sunscreen, even though it is definitely a dreary winter day. So initially with winter season, it's like fa la 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 la. Everything's all wonderful and perfect and fun and colorful and awesome. And then after Christmas, it's like one big bucket of suck. But you still need sunscreen. I'm trying to get really much more diligent about wearing sunscreen. So so I got that going. I don't know if you can tell any sort of difference. Again, this is going to be a kind of a very basic makeup look, also quick. So there we go. So I am going to actually warm the base of my skin using my NARS Laguna 02 Cream Bronzer. This is a little trick I learned from Kate Talbert. She's got some really great tips. I'm just going to use a flat brush here. Hi! I know someone's here. If I can't see your comments, I'm still kind of trying to get the jive of this YouTube live thing. Not that it's super sophisticated, but when you're trying to do a video that actually is going to be seen in front of people, you don't want to look too completely incompetent. So anyway, Kate Talbert, I learned this from her on a Facebook feed, just to warm the base a little bit. And I'm using a 5x mirror to sort of see, because my eyesight, holy smokes, it's sad. I used to have the best eyesight until like my mid-40s, and I don't know what the heck happened, but the bummer. Okay, I think that's all right. Looks like I might have some people on here, so I want to make sure. Okay, hi Hannah. Hannah Martin, nice to see you. So for my eyes now, this is the part that's going to be tricky. I'm going to do, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and just put my foundation on, because I'm going to use a very stable eyeshadow that won't typically get all over my face. Happy New Year! So I'm gonna mix today. That's a big shock, isn't it? I'm gonna use my CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. This is in the shade Medium. I haven't used this hardly at all. I'm gonna put a little bit there on my hand. And then I'm gonna mix it with some Revlon Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation. This is in the shade Creamy Natural. This is a beautiful foundation, but it'll give me a little more coverage than just that tint. And I've not mixed these two together yet, so we'll see how that goes. Very interested to see. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. When you're in your 60s and somebody says that you're pretty, it really, it's just a nice thing to hear. I really appreciate that. I am using this IT Cosmetics paddle brush to mix it around. And let's get this bad boy going. I don't have really kind of any idea what the outcome's going to be on this one because I've never mixed it before. But so far, when I mix foundations, I have pretty good results. Sometimes it might be a little bit overboard, but I can fix it. So thank goodness for magnification mirrors, people. So I ran out of contact lenses and I have yet to reorder them. I just need to do it. I have the dailies. They're kind of expensive and I have a blockage when it comes to buying them. I know you really know what you're doing. I really never do. You think so? That's a huge compliment, my friend. Well, I've been practicing for a little while, but boy. Thanks for saying that. Because you can, this kind of a platform, it can really, I don't look like a day over 20. Oh, go on. Anyway, when you're doing a platform like this, there's a little bit of a higher bar, that is like, oh, this better look good. I'm just going to take some excess off with this flat brush here so I don't have too much. I'm not going to use any concealer because I'm going to be walking around with glasses anyway and you can't see my under eyes. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to do something a little extra special. I am going to take a sponge and I'm going to use the MAC Fix-It. This is an amazing setting spray, you guys. Whoa! I got the travel size because I just wanted to try it. So I'm just going to spray this little sponge here and dab it under my eyes. Get a little bit of, you know what? I need some more. This sponge might be a little bit too dense. I'm going to dab it under my eyes. And that is going to be the base for this L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection. I don't need any makeup. You're pretty without it. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to tell you why. Because I go out a lot without makeup. So that's very reassuring. Thank you, though. That's very sweet. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, I'm just going to take a little generic Walmart puff here. And I'm going to just pat it into this pink blurring powder. It's supposed to brighten and blur. So if I use the setting spray first, it seems like I have a little better what's the word? A little better success with this. I don't know that this powder is particularly designed for people that have more mature skin, but it is finely milled and it is a nice powder. So let me see what we're doing here. Okay. I'm kind of rushing. No concealer. Let me see how that worked. I can't really tell. That's all right though. Just getting something quick going. I am going to use a little bit of this e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer right here. Hi, Devin. How nice to see you. Happy New Year. I've decided, Devin, I'm going to start doing some live videos. It's a little bit more engaging sometimes than longer videos, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I also learned this from Kate Talbert to set, or not to set, but to sort of brighten areas that are perhaps a little, oh, what's the word? Needing a little help to lift a little bit. You should be in jail because no one could look as beautiful as you. You know, honestly, now that you've said that, I'm going to be a little paranoid now because I certainly don't want to go to jail for being so beautiful. You're funny. You're sweet. Okay. So I'm just sort of lightening up those areas. She says don't go all the way down like this, but it's kind of like when somebody tells you to stop using black eyeliner and you just can't seem to stop doing it anyway. Anyway, that just helps kind of get rid of some of those shadows. But anyway, Devin, I was saying that I want to start doing more live videos because they're more engaging, and then I can talk to people that watch me, which I have some people that are just very, very consistent, which I really, really, really super duper appreciate for sure. But I just like to be more, I like to try to be more engaging. All right, now I'm going to put some bronzer on. And what I'm going to use is this L'Oreal Infallible up to 24 hour fresh wear bronzer. This is so nice. It is blurring. It's light. It's super pretty. I like it a lot. For drugstore, it is amazing. I kid you not. You know what, you guys, just so you know, I am not a sponsor for any of these products. So I wouldn't be lying to you. What else we got going on here? So this broke. You see it broke. So I'm trying to be really careful with it. So just gonna float that around my face a little bit here. Pretend like I'm still in Florida. You know what's amazing about Florida? Besides the beaches, the palm trees, and the sunshine. And the limes and the lemons and the oranges and the freedom is while I was there, I noticed, oh my gosh, that's so nice. I love this. I noticed that my fingernails were really strong. They were growing a lot. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the vitamin C. No, I'm sorry, the vitamin D. That was a constant infusion. I would be, oh, thanks, Hannah. Thanks. I'm really funny and fun. Devin, you agree with that, huh? Yeah, that vitamin D infusion, I'm pretty sure that had a lot to do with it. So anyway, I kind of miss it sometimes. Alrighty, eyes. This is going to be interesting because I really got to do this without my glasses. It's seriously a challenge. I'm going to start out with, this is the Laura Geller's Baked Original Highlighter in French Vanilla. I like to use this sometimes on my eyes for a base. It just looks really pretty. So I'm going to slap this on really fast. Just a really nice. So here's the thing, you guys. When I go today, I think I'm going to find some kind of brow glue because my eyebrows are constantly sticking up, kind of like this one hair that I have on my head just constantly sticks up. I need something to lock it down. Whatever. I have some cream brow gels, but they just don't seem to stay very well. Anyway, I'm having a hard time seeing that's even going on there. How about that? I gotta put my glasses on. Okay, yeah. These live streams are actually super fun, and I don't have to edit them. And everybody can see my effervescent personality. Bye, Devin. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, looks like I got some on there. Might be a little bit uneven, but definitely plunked that down. All right. So for eyeshadow, this is what I'm going to do. This is such a basic palette. It's been around forever, but it is very stable and reliable, and for every single day, it's just amazing. This is the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics. I got this for Christmas. It's just a basic matte palette, and I really appreciate Urban Decay because they have a habit of not having a lot of fallout, which is awesome. So that is one reason among many that I like to use Urban Decay. I'm going to go in with this. This is a Farmasi crease brush, and I'm going to go in with this, just this muted shade right here to start right above my crease. You guys, this is a challenge. It's a challenge. I don't wear, one of the reasons why I let myself run out is because I don't wear contact lenses on a daily basis because I just don't. I used to a lot when I was working, but I don't as much anymore. So what I do is I put a darker shade right above my crease, not in my crease, but right above it, almost up to my eyebrow in kind of a straight line. And it does something to sort of open your eye and lift it a little bit. And obviously I'm not going for anything dramatic, although when I get my contact lenses, I'm going to use this palette to do a smoky eye because smoky eyes are so fun. So I hope this is even. What is it doing? I don't know, you guys. Have you ever, one of the things I do not ever want to be is a more mature woman walking around with my eyebrows drawn sort of very asymmetrically and having lipstick up one side and just being completely sort of unaware because my eyesight's not that great. That's embarrassing. So, all right. I think it's okay. It's gonna have to be. My mom will tell me. I'm going with my mom. She'll tell me. She will have no issue telling me. So I appreciate that. Okay, so for my lower lid, I'm just gonna go in with this. Oh, this is a Real Techniques medium shadow brush. And I'm just gonna use this lighter shade, go in on my movable crease. So how many times do you guys in your life that you can count, and you're not like teaching makeup or influencing makeup or doing makeup videos or talking about makeup and you're not a makeup artist, how many of you actually say movable lid? Who says that? I never did until I started watching YouTube videos. So I can be specific about what I'm doing, but your eyelid that moves is the movable lid. So it's all very technical. It's all very technical, and it's all very scientific, right? Okay. All right, you guys, honestly, you know what? It's not the end of the world. It's not rocket science. I'm going to Walmart today. At least I'm not going in my pajamas. But if my makeup is a little off, I don't think anybody's going to care. So, oh, this is a Bare Minerals eyeliner pencil. Mineralist is what I think it's called, in the shade Topaz. Not going to lie, this is a little bit It's very soft. I don't have to work with it much to get it to line my eyes. I hate tugging. But one of the things about this particular pencil is it does smudge and get a little smeary. So it's not my super, super favorite of all time. But I do love how it applies because I don't have to mess with it too much. And today it's going to be really easy out the door. Plus I just wanted to come on and say hi. And see how you guys are doing. All right, you guys. It's the first day of a new year. And everybody makes New Year's resolutions, or well, not everybody, but it's very common. I didn't really make any New Year's resolutions this year. I didn't last year actually either. I just basically try to purpose, just to be a nice person, Mr. B 465, not me, you said. I'm guessing, are you referring to my comment about not saying movable crease? You're probably in the majority, my friend. I am now looking for my crease brush. Not my crease brush, my smudge brush. My smudger. So I can, where is it? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to spend all day looking for it, so I'll just use this. Oh, you guys, I got to show you something, though, today. Something, like, that is super interesting as soon as I get to it. My goodness, hair everywhere. This is just a liner pencil. I'm going to use this to sort of smudge out that, just to kind of make it a little more smudgy and less uniform. I don't like sharp lines with my eyeshadow or my eyeliner. Okay. I can't tell how even that is either. So much fun. So much fun not being able to see when you're doing your makeup. So I've got one eye that is slightly more eyelined than the other, but it's all right. Okay, I'm going to put on some mascara, you guys. Look at this. Maybelline Great Lash. When's the last time you saw this? I have no idea. My mom gave this to me. Where did she get it? I haven't seen this since like 1980, and this was my mascara, and I had no problem with it. I don't know if they had a waterproof one. I used to wear waterproof a lot when I was a kid. I don't like to wear waterproof anymore because it's too hard to get rid of. It's too hard to remove. And I'm a little more sensitive around that skin around my eye now. But anyway, this was my mascara when I was a teenager, along with those Maybelline eyeliner pencils that were like red, and they were so stiff you had to like light it with a lighter or something to get it to work. Back in the day when if you had to tug on things, it wasn't that big of a deal. But anyway, this is not waterproof. I just thought it would be fun to bring it out, and it does smear and smudge a little bit. And if I were going to a state event, like a state dinner or something, this would be the last thing I'd reach for, absolutely. And I would also probably get some contact lenses before I attempted anything. But anyway, so just for fun, we're going to take a little nostalgic detour today, but seems to still work pretty good. But it does end up on my face after a very short period of time, but you won't see it. So that's good. All right, how are we doing? Is it even? Okay. is it even? Is it not? I can't tell. I don't know. I'm going to add a little bit more. Just a little bit more on this side. I don't think it's quite even enough. But, so this particular thing I'm going to show you guys, I'm telling you, it's genius. It's a genius invention. So I used to put mascara with just the mascara wand on my lower lashes, just because that's what I did. And never had any problem with it at all when I was younger. Now, for some reason, when I attempt that, I'm pretty sure I get a big smack of mascara up because I tapped it. No, I guess it's okay. Anyway, now when I try to use the wand to put on my lower lashes, it makes a big mess. So now I have this really amazing brush. It's spelled BDELLIUM, Delium Tools. I think the B is silent. But anyway, this thing is genius. So you just take this brush and just rub it along the wand. And then if you want to do your lower lashes, it goes on like a dream. It just goes right on the lash. No smearing, no smudging. So amazing. And I think, let me think. I think this was like, I got it on Amazon. I think it was like $14 or something like that. But this is genius. Out of my brush kit, it's like, this would be one that I would take with me on. I can't not have this, but it also will help fan out your upper lashes if you've got any clumping going on, which I really don't, but just to show you. And you can get closer to the bottom of your lash line if you want to add a little more product closer to the lash line, which I'm not very good at doing that sometimes. But anyway, this is an amazing tool. Highly recommend. Okay, guys, almost done. Just gonna do some blush now. What are we? We're at 27 minutes. I was gonna give myself a half hour to do this. So I've been having trouble, like having allergic reactions to lip products, and so I've been finding that before I apply any lip products, I have to guard my lips. I use this O'Keeffe's lip repair so that I can actually wear a lip product and it doesn't irritate my lips. So the good news is I can wear lip products. The bad news is they don't last as long, which is kind of counterproductive since I'm going to be using an e.l.f. lip tint here. This is in the shade Pinky Promise, I think. Is that what it's called? No, it's not. It's called, Pink Positive. Anyway, these are nice. Nice little tints. I just use a little bit just to give my lips a little bit of color, not a lot. So, and they are intended for long wear, but since I've got to, put that stuff on my lips first, it's not going to last as long. But they are pretty reliable tints. I haven't used really, I used them on you can use them on your cheeks too, but I haven't really had a habit of doing that because they're not very, Hi, Granny. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Thankful to be living as long as I have, given the fact that I had breast cancer last year. So I will never be sad about being old or being a grandma or anything like that because I'm alive. Okay, so then I'm going to put some gloss on here. This is the Revlon Shine Sparkling Quartz. Revlon Super Lustrous Shine Sparkling Quartz. It's just a plain clear gloss. And just gives your lips a little kick. I like it a lot. This is just a nice Nice little handy thing to have. Alrighty, blush time, you guys, and then I'm going to be done. Today I am going to pick up this. This is the e.l.f. liquid camo liquid blush. I can't remember if this is called Dusty Mauve or Dusty Rose. I just don't remember. I don't think it's on the packaging, and frankly, I can't see. So Dusty something or another, but it's really pretty. And it goes like that. It's really pretty by itself, but I'm going to mix it with my e.l.f. Halo Glow filter. My e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Foundation. This is so great for mixing. It just makes it more creamy. Just makes it a little bit easier to apply. I think I muted that a little bit too much, so I'm going to add a little bit more, which is no big deal because I'm never going to get through all these blushes. So, and it gives it kind of a fun, glowy appearance. Alrighty, I'm going to use this brush here. This is an IT Cosmetics dual end. It's got like for eyes and face. And let's just pop some of that on there. Very natural looking. One good thing I got going for me right now that's not being a lot of high maintenance is my hair. Every time I look at my videos, it's like my hair is always a different color because I'm constantly having to do my roots. And if I don't go into the salon, by the time I finally get there, I've got my whole head of hair, if I've been doing my own hair color, which I hate doing, is a completely different color. So last week I was able to get my roots touched up, actually a base color in my roots. And she did such a good job. I gave her a pretty darn good tip. Because it was Christmas time, who's here? Because it was Christmas time, I handed her the tip and I said, "Keep the change, you filthy animal." I was like, oh, please, God, I hope she understood. I hope she got the joke. I hope she got the joke. I thought it was funny. I think I'm funny. I can't imagine anybody not laughing at my jokes. Okay, you guys, last thing. IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pore Pressed Translucent Powder. Just going to go in and set everything. I love this powder, you guys. It's worth it. It's high end and it's not cheap, but I'll have it forever. And it doesn't accentuate pores or texture, and it sets things really nicely, and it's completely worth it, in my opinion. If you are looking for like a really reliable powder, if you can afford the high end, which I typically end up getting these things as gifts, but it's a really good powder. Okay, I think I'm done. Alrighty, you guys. Nova. Hello, Nova. Well, thank you very much. Kaylin. OMG. I'm not really sure what that's referring to, but whatever it is, I agree. Oh my gosh. Like, what's going on around here? All right, guys. Hope you're having a great first day of the year. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.